Hi everyone, it's LaShonda from Labors of Love here with another Therapy Thursday video. So today I'm going to talk about why not. I was in a session and I had this incident that happened flashback to me, and it made me think about how I want to engage differently with the world. So I want to share this with you. So I was thinking back to 2019 when my husband and I visited Aruba. And while we were there were multiple restaurants on the resort, and some of them you had to make reservations for. And one of them was a hibachi restaurant. And so we had made our reservation. And when we arrived at the restaurant, when we were getting ready to be seated, we were told that we would be seated with another couple. We weren't aware of that, but if you're familiar with hibachi, like it makes sense, so it was no big deal. The difference is these weren't the long rectangular hibachi grills, these were circular tables that fit four people. So we were sat at a table with another couple. And while we were there, and the couple was fine, like the gentleman was from New York, like straight New York, uh, very New York, big guy, yeah, just everything I think about when I think of New York, this guy encapsulated it. And so we're sitting there, and the server comes over and tells us, like, the difference is no one would be cooking your food for you. You were responsible for cooking your own food. So you ordered what you wanted and you got it raw. And then you cooked it together, this table. So we ordered like the two proteins that we were given and the vegetables and all this stuff. And in the midst of cooking, the guy calls over another server and he's like, hey, my man, come here. Yeah. Let us get three more of them shrimp. We're gonna take one more steak. And then he looks at my husband and I, he's like, y'all want anything? And I think we were both like, no, we're good. We're cool. And they brought us what he asked for. I think the reason why this came back up for me is I know that for many reasons, but I'll highlight being a Black woman. I have been in many ways culturalized and socialized to believe that there are certain things that I can and cannot have. And even if I move beyond some of those beliefs to sure you can have them, there's this expectation of a lot of hard times to go through to figure out how to get the things that I want. I looked at that guy and I realized that for many of his identities and a portion of like his personality and who he is, he's navigated the world with the expectation that when he expresses something that he wants, he's going to get it. And while that has not been my life personally or culturally or societally, I thought, why not? As I began to think about my why not, I began to further realize that it's not even as much about the yes or the no. It's about why would I not say what I want? Why would I not say what I need? Why would I not pursue things that I can have or that I want? And while this is relatively new, I'm excited about engaging with the world differently. I know that there are systemic barriers that exist. I know that it is going to be shocking to see me engaging with the world different, but I'm really excited because I think what I think about the most, and I think back on that, and it was a very fun night. Let me tell y'all like how deep it was, and I have pictures. He was so confident that he could get what he wanted that he told the servers that it was my birthday. It was not my birthday. We were in Aruba in September. My birthday's in December. He didn't have to supply ID or nothing. He's like, hey, it's her birthday. What we gonna get? Had it. They brought out flaming like desserts with flaming candles. That, and I am just like cracking up because it's not my birthday. But he said it was, and they brought it. So I am just very excited and eager to lean into this new way of engaging with the world. It's not even as much about I'm going to force people to do things for me. That's not the point. The point is, why can I not have the things that I want? Why can I not have the things that I need? Because I'm going to ask for them. And in many cases, I'm going to demand them. And I just think that this is a very exciting new way of engaging with the world. And I look forward to checking back in and telling you all how it goes. On the other note, if your family is struggling to deal with some of the issues that have been plaguing you for many, many years, I would love to walk that journey with you. You can reach me at www.thelaborsoflove.com. We're on all the major social media outlets. Don't forget our YouTube channel, where every Thursday we house our Therapy Thursday videos. And please don't forget our podcast, the Labors of Love podcast, everywhere you get your podcast. Until we connect again, you all be well.